look at this. Let's see. How can this go? Let's see what we're gonna do here. I don't know. Let's see what we're gonna do here. Grandbaby's in the back. Am I still live? I am. Okay. Well, this is my first live, so let's see what happens here. All right, so this is my first live on the YouTube platform. So I am just going to go ahead and just do this video, you know, in the essence of, you know, its organic state. So welcome to my YouTube channel. I am so grateful to be in this space, in this now moment, to do this very beautiful opportunity to just go live from my mobile device. I never thought that I would have the ability to do this. But I'm so grateful that I'm, you know, actually able to go live. You know, this is the first time that I've been able to do it. And so I'm grateful. I didn't even head it because I didn't think that it would, you know, actually be able to do it. But nevertheless, it's being done. It's serving. But the excitement out of the way, gratitude. I'm grateful. Thank you guys for being here. I don't even know how to operate this thing or what it looks like. I don't even know if anybody is actually on here. How do you even know? This is going to take a bit getting used to. So I don't even know. How do you know? I don't even know. But all right, well, let the show commence. All right, so the title of this live is going to be, it's only a fight if you choose for it to be a fight, right? It's only a fight if you choose for it to be a fight. And I know that if you guys go on my Instagram, I'm always on Instagram, and it's the same heading, you know, Divine Words of Wisdom. And in the essence to where I am, you know, to give you a little bit of background of who I am, I move in an esoteric or metaphysical aspect of expression. That is my being. I'm in the love consciousness, the love vibration, the love frequency, unity consciousness, the law of one. All of those beautiful states of being. That is the essence of who I am. That is the energy and the vibration of my being and my expression. And so that is what, you know, this channel is about. And so therefore, a lot of what I say, it is an essence of that, and it is in the growth of that. And where I'm at today is that, you know, in this space and in this now moment, it's only a fight if you choose for it to be a fight. It's only a fight if you want it to be a fight. It's only a fight if you want to experience a fight, right? There's a lot that is going on in this relative reality. There are so many different variations of timelines that are out there to be experienced energetically. And you have the ability, if you are in the state of being of the awareness, to pick, choose, and refuse the energetic timeline that you would like to experience. But you have to be in a state of awareness where you know that there is a choice to be chosen in that aspect. I know a lot of times when Kanye made a statement back, you know, way back in the day, saying that, you know, certain things are a choice, you know, he got, you know, his head chopped off and served on a silver platter. But esoterically, metaphysically, I understood what he was saying when it is a choice, because it is an energetic choice. We do make choices in terms of how the soul want to experience this relative reality. So, even in this fight, it's only a fight if you choose, or if the soul wants to experience a fight. And many of us at a soul level do want to experience that energetic vortex of a fight. And one of the things that makes you know that there is a being that wants to experience a fight, or experience a war, or experience anything, one of the things that makes it very clear that these beings want to experience this energetic anomaly is that they will defend it. They will defend it, okay? But for those that are no longer wanting to be in that space, or in that vortex of expression, they will begin to question it. So those are the signs where, people that no longer want to experience it, they will begin to question it. And those who want to have the experience, they will continue to defend it, right? So this is the thing about us being in this beautiful, beautiful experience all the way around. And I know a lot of folks are probably saying, well, Divine, how is all of what is going on with all of the poverty, with all of, the downside of what is happening, how is this all a beautiful experience? Because it's a beautiful experience because it is just that, an experience. And when you begin to understand things from a higher state of being, or a higher state of energetic expression, you begin to understand things from a genius level of expression. And you begin to know that this is all just an experience. All of it is just an experience. And we are choosing, the soul is choosing to have this experience. So I just wanted to give you guys, I'm always on the upswing of, expression, because there's a plethora of many different expressions that are there to, to show, different aspects of expression. So I'm just choosing to move in the essence of the upswing of the expression. But as I said, this is a beautiful choice to just look at things from, a perspective of the glass being half full more so than half empty. And I just want you to know that, you have a choice in all of this, and in the upswing of it all, you're choosing right now, in this right now moment, you are choosing your reality, right? And I'm going to always remind you that you are choosing your reality right now. You are choosing your reality by the way you understand your right now moment, right? Everything, turn it down, everything that you are engaging with, whether it's the television, whether it's the stories, whether it's history, whatever it is that you are choosing to internalizing, it is your choice, right? In terms of how you're understanding that interaction, right? It is your choice, right? And that is a part of your choice in how you are understanding this now moment. So everything is at your choice in terms of how you are understanding this now moment. And when you begin to understand that everything that you are choosing to understand, how you are choosing to understand your life, whether it is part of the inheritance aspect of your family, however you came to understand it from your friends, whether it's because of the television, whether it's because of education, whether it's because of schooling, whatever it is, how you decide to internalize that interaction, it is your choice as to why what is going on in your life is happening. So you have an opportunity to change that at any given moment, at any given time, right? And that is the power to know that everything is a choice, and you have the ability to change. You have the ability to pick, choose, and refuse at any given moment with how you want to change your reality, right? That is the power of moving from being, how can I say, navigated from an external versus coming into the realization that when you begin to look at everything that you have decided to interact with and begin to realize that all of it is a choice, and then begin to say, okay, what am I choosing to understand and how am I choosing to understand it? And begin to pick, choose, and refuse what you want to internalize versus what you no longer want to internalize, and begin to create your own reality in a matter to which is of your choice more so than choices that has been moving from an external. This is when you now begin to make choices from really truly your own internal value more so than choices that has been somewhat motivated from an external. But regardless of how it is, everything is a choice. Everything is a choice, right? Even a fight, even a fight. And the thing of it is, I know that the reason why I say the things that I say in regards to like a fight or a war or a thing, because those are the things that have been more prominent, right? It has been more prominent. Those are the things that we're more familiar with. So I utilize that as more as a contrast. But just as much as you can choose that as an option, right? You can also choose, how can I say, the upswing of things in terms of choosing a better life for yourself as well. And that is what I want to, that I am going to focus more on this channel, how we can begin to make choices of a world that we do want to experience, a world that we do want to see. Because, you know, as I've always said on my Instagram, is that, you know, there's a plethora of channels that always focus on the things, you know, that we're used to seeing in terms of the downside or the, you know, the problematic things. You know, we're used to those energies. We're used to those vortexes. So now, you know, in terms of creating a world or creating a reality of what it is that we truly, really want to experience, that is going to be my focus, is to create a world, you know, that I want to see, that I want to energetically experience. So, you know, this is where we begin to see the choices that we can make on the upswing in terms of the energetic vortexes, how we're able to manifest in the essence of what it is that we do want to manifest in our waking reality. We do have the ability to step into those vortexes, to have those relative realities as well. Not the ones that are constantly, you know, inundated. You know, we always get the, you know, the what we call the downside or the downswing or the problematic things. That is always a constant thing that we oftentimes see more so than not. But the focus here is going to be where we're going to be focusing on all of the things that are, you know, things that we would love to experience, you know, the things that we would love to do. It's time to bring some balance back into that essence of, you know, us experiencing the things that we would like to experience, the things that, you know, we want to see. As I've always said, and I will continue to say, you know, I've already given my energy to, you know, the things that was, you know, that we didn't want to experience, right? Through manipulation of energies and different things of that nature. So now it's time for me to focus and give my energy and give permission of myself energetically to what it is that, you know, I do want to experience in my waking life. So just always know that when you have a conversation with self, to which I think many times we have conversations with self, but we don't realize that we're having conversations with self. But when you become aware of having a conversation with yourself, and you begin to answer yourself back, right? Which is not, you're not crazy if you answer yourself back. But when you really truly have a conversation with yourself and you begin to ask yourself, what do I want to experience in this waking life? Right? 9 times out of 10, it's not going to be all of the atrocities that we have been experiencing, you know, throughout our waking life, or what the news projects majority of the time, right? We will more, you know, be inclined to, you know, say the things that, you know, that are more delightful in terms of what it is that we want to experience. And the thing of it is that when you do have these conversations with yourself, in terms of what it is that you truly want to experience, truth. This is your truth, right? So when you begin to have conversations with yourself, this is where you begin to express the truth of you, right? And that is when you have the ability to explore that truth, right? Not necessarily be, constantly distracted from that truth, because now you're having a conversation with yourself so that you can now begin to explore that truth, right? And not be distracted by external things. So this is where, it becomes really vital. It becomes really important for you to begin to have these conversations with self, because this is where the truth really resides, and that is within thyself, right? And you take out the external noise and all of the other distractions and everything like that, unless you really truly want to experience that, right? But for me, or this channel, I know that the distractions and everything, because there's a lot of stuff that's going on out there, right? There's a whole plethora of many different things that are going on out there. You got entertainment that's going out there. You got basketball. You got, they keep you in constant rotation with, with things external. Because when you really have time to sit down with yourself, this is where you begin to have the ability to create, your reality, your world. But if you're constantly distracted by external things, when do you really have time to really sit down and have a conversation with self? Because wherever attention goes, energy flows, right? So if you are really sitting down having conversations with yourself, and then you're focusing your attention, within yourself, within your truth, right? Then this is where your energy is going to go. And then thus, that's the reality that you're going to create for yourself, because you're not distracted by external things that are there to keep you away from yourself. So this is what this channel is going to focus on. Is focus on you, right? Focus on you, focusing on yourself, creating the relative reality that you truly want to experience. This is why, and saying little things like, wherever attention goes, energy flows, constantly reminding you of that. This is why, we spend time, doing affirmations and different things of that nature, reminding you that it takes 21 days to change a habit. So therefore, that if you, pay attention to something for 21 days, or if you write something for 21 days, or if you do, the 3-3-3 method or the 5-5-5 method, because you're focusing on something, you're dedicating something to something, and focusing on something and giving it its attention, to kind of get us acclimated to know that if you focus on something, whenever you give your attention to something, you're dedicating yourself energetically to a particular energetic vortex, so that you can bring it into manifestation. So this is why there's so many different distractions outside of self to keep you away from self, because if you focused on self, then you're more able to create the world or the reality that you truly want to experience. Right? So this is where this channel is going to be dedicated into creating that relative reality, because there's a plethora of many other energetic anomalies that are designed to keep you away from self, right? To tell you about so many things in history, right? But this channel is going to focus on the right now, what is happening right now, the right now moment, how you are feeling right now. What are you manifesting for yourself right now? Because we are always manifesting. You are always manifesting, right? You are always abundant. But are you abundant in the vibrational vortex of lack, or are you abundant in the vibrational vortex of prosperity? So these are the things that, this channel is going to constantly remind you of. It's going to always make you numero uno, going to make you the priority, make you going to see yourself in the genius that you are, because we are all geniuses. It doesn't matter what this construct, is telling you about yourself, because this is all just a construct. It's all just an experience, because you are divine love. You are divine intelligence, having an experience, a vibrational experience, in the ability to express many variations of frequencies at vibrations. So it's all an experience, but I'm here to remind you of the genius, the true genius that you are, in this now moment, regardless of whatever measurement or construct this reality tells you that you are. I'm here to remind you of the true divine genius and the divine intelligence that you are. So this is what we're going to be doing here on Divine Words of Wisdom's channel. And I just wanted to make this first, video on YouTube that I've actually done live. Just remind you of this is what it's going to be like here. And I'm grateful. I'm grateful for this now moment, this now opportunity. Another thing that I also want to remind you guys of each and every single day that you awaken, at the least, give 10 things that you are thankful for. Give 10 things that you are grateful for, right? What I found in the essence of doing that is that every day, now that I'm focused on doing that every single day, I'm finding that I'm grateful for a plethora of many different things, right? Many different things. Every day is something different. It's not necessarily the same thing all the time. And so the beauty about just being thankful for at least 10 things, every single day that I rise and I'm giving thanks, is that, it's a plethora of so many different things that I'm grateful and I'm thankful for. And in doing that in this now moment, it opens up so many different high vibrational vortexes that allows you to propel you through your day. So it opens up a high vibrational vortex so that you can now start to manifest in a high vibrational state of being. So that's the beauty about being grateful and thankful. A lot of times people look at it and say, oh, it's just words, or it's just a situation, or it's just a set of circumstances that you're verbalizing. But the essence of that energetically, and what that energetically represents, it opens up a frequency, an energetic vortex, a vibration that allows you to be in that space and allows you to be in that being, in that vibration. And then it allows you to also manifest in that energy vortex. So that is the purpose of being thankful, because we're always manifesting. Not just, in the essence of the goodness of the goods of manifesting, but also, in the how can I say, the stagnant of manifestation, right? So, that's the thing that we want to begin to understand ourselves in this now moment, the history and everything is good. Understanding, what has happened, in the past is amazing, because, that's good information. But focusing on the now, what your thoughts right now, what you're thinking right now, what's happening in the now, what's going on in the now, because the now is relative to what you are creating for yourself, how you're manifesting for yourself, your thought process for yourself, the creation of what you're creating for yourself. So that's the thing that Divine Words of Wisdom channel is going to put out there in the ethers. And I am grateful for you guys that are here, that has just, took this time to be with me in my first live video on YouTube. And I'm grateful and I'm thankful. So hopefully, this will be more of a trend, more so than not. And you guys have an amazing, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful day. And yeah, I'm grateful. I'm grateful. I'm grateful. I'm grateful. I don't know how this thing goes. I'm going to have to kind of figure out, because I can't see anything. But as I get more acclimated to this process, it'll come along more better. Because I know that it's something here that'll allow me to see what you guys are saying. But if you guys are saying anything, I can't see a thing. But as I grow, it'll bring itself more clarity. All right. Mwah. I love you guys immensely. Yeah, I did my first video. I'm so excited. Yay, I did it. The first step is always the hardest, but I'm glad I did it. So it's done. So now it's just easy moving from here on forth. All right. Mwah. I love you guys. Have an amazing day. Later. Are you sure you want to stop? Yay.